Have you ever felt your chest tighten at the first whisper of, what if? What if you lost your savings? What if you fell ill? What if something terrible happened to someone you love? In that moment, fear can seize your mind, replaying endless worst-case scenarios until every breath feels heavy. But there's another way, a simple shift of attention that transforms fear from a tyrant into a gentle messenger, guiding you back to the present. We learn early that vigilance equals safety. By planning every detail, we believe we can prevent disaster. Yet when our thoughts fixate on threats that haven't happened, we only fan the flames of anxiety. Rehearsing the worst-case scenario might feel like preparation, but it's really a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more time we spend trapped in what-ifs, the more real those fears seem, and the more exhausted we become. I once mapped out every possible financial catastrophe before sleep, only to wake up drained and anxious, realizing that my mental vigilance had stolen my rest without preventing any real loss. Instead of wrestling with runaway thoughts, try stepping back and simply noticing them. Imagine you're on a riverbank, watching leaves drift by rather than leaping into the water to chase each one. That act of observing, just labeling a thought as worry or fear, creates a gap between you and the fear. In that gap, you're no longer the runaway train. You're the witness curious about its path. This observer stance isn't reserved for meditation masters. It's an innate human capacity. Each time you catch yourself in a fearful loop and gently note, "Ah, there's fear again," you carve out a refuge of calm in the storm of your mind. Our body offers a direct portal back to presence. When anxiety spikes, shift your attention away from mental narratives and into physical sensation. Feel the weight of your feet on the ground, the gentle pressure where your body contacts the chair, or the warmth of your palms pressed together. As your awareness immerses in these simple sensations, the mind's frantic commentary begins to soften. You cannot think and sense your body with equal force at the same time. One night, I pressed my hands together and felt a soft heat spread through my fingers. In that moment, the tight knot of worry in my chest loosened, reminding me that presence was always just a breath away. Anxiety thrives on repetition. The same intrusive thoughts loop again and again. To interrupt this, pause and ask yourself, is this thought helping me right now? In most cases, the answer is no. By questioning its utility, you break the thought's momentum. You don't need willpower to erase the fear, just the quiet decision to turn your attention elsewhere. Replace the mental hamster wheel with a new focus, noticing the rhythm of your breathing, scanning your body for tension, or grounding yourself in the sounds around you. Each intentional shift weakens anxiety's grip and strengthens your capacity for presence. Fear often masquerades as a tactic to keep us safe, but most worries are rehearsals of imaginary futures. You can't stop a storm that exists only in your mind. When you catch yourself forecasting disaster, treat the fear as information rather than inevitability. I'm noticing anxiety about my finances. Naming the fear transforms it from an overwhelming force into data you can decide how to handle. You might calmly review your budget later or choose to rest, knowing that solutions arise more easily from a clear mind. Presence isn't a single breakthrough, but an ongoing practice. Integrate micro moments of awareness into your daily routine. Before opening an email, take 3 conscious breaths. While waiting for water to boil, feel the steam. On a short walk, notice the texture of the air on your skin. These brief pauses remind your mind what it feels like to be calm and fully alive. Over time, when fear strikes, your mind will instinctively remember how to return to center. Life is inherently uncertain, and that uncertainty also unlocks possibility. When plans fall apart, new doors can swing open. Try reframing change as an invitation. When a project stalls, ask, what new options might this reveal? Curiosity toward the unknown turns fear into exploration. You begin to see unexpected opportunities, creative solutions you never imagined when you were busy clinging to certainty. After a sudden career pivot left me unmoored, I asked myself this very question. It led me to an unexpected collaboration that became one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. Fear can feel deeply personal, as though you alone are flawed for experiencing it. Yet, it's a universal human condition. Offer yourself the same compassion you would to a friend caught in worry. Place a hand on your heart and acknowledge, it's okay to feel this. That gentle kindness soothes your nervous system, reminding you that you're not battling fear in isolation. Remember, freedom from fear isn't about eradicating it, but about changing your relationship to it. Each time you observe anxiety instead of identifying with it, each time you anchor in your body instead of your thoughts, you reclaim more of your inner freedom. Presence becomes your default, and fear loses its power to drive your life. True courage isn't absence of fear, but the willingness to face it with a calm, clear mind. By shifting from relentless mental looping to gentle awareness, by using your body as a refuge, and by embracing uncertainty with curiosity and compassion, you discover a stability no circumstance can shatter. If this resonates, subscribe for more reflections on presence and personal resilience. Share in the comments. What step will you take today to meet your fear with awareness? Your experience could inspire someone else to pause, breathe, and find their own space of calm. Let's build this community of mindful presence, one breath at a time.